What's up, everybody? My name is Richard, and I do vocals in TrueShot.
My name's Adam, and I play guitar.
And you're watching TrueShot Reacts. All right, so if you're listening to this, we're filming this right now on February 17th.
At 7:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Correct. So this is 3 days after the band that we're reviewing and reacting to today, Dealer, has released their second EP titled Saint. And if you're listening to this, when we're gonna release this a little bit later on, but you've already found out now that the singer for this band, Aidan Holmes, is going to be featured on our newest single, Paradigm, and we're thrilled to have him on. And I love this
Very
band.
excited.
Aidan and I would say he and I have talked quite a bit over the last year or so. So, arranging all this and getting it all together. And you know what? I'll speak for myself here, but I think Aidan might agree. We've become acquaintances. We've become pretty friendly.
I don't know how you...
Transcontinental friendship here.
Yep.
Developed over text.
Yep.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy, and I like his band a lot, and that's why I wanted him on the single. I think that his vocal is a lot different than mine. I think it really complements each other well. So
he killed it.
Yeah,
he killed it.
He did awesome. So make sure you guys listen to that song, and you'll get us plus Aidan from Dealer here, and yeah, man, I've been waiting to listen to this song. I've heard the rest of the EP except for this song. So this one's called Tourniquet.
So why did you wait for this one?
Well, because this was the only one with a music video.
All right.
To be totally fair, I mean,
people might have been wondering.
Yeah, I mean that's why.
Why this song?
Because it has a music video, something a visual for us, and they're on Stay Sick Recordings, and they kind of burst onto the scene last year, so I'm excited to see what they do in this song, and let's get into it. This
ready.
is Dealer with Tourniquet.
Tourniquet. Go.
Tourniquet, the road that is my body on these arms. The field spins around as I give more record. Yeah.
Definitely sounds like Dealer.
Yeah, definitely sounds like Dealer.
Interesting video.
Dude, everything they write it just hits so hard.
Oh.
A little bit more upbeat than their previous.
Oh.
Know how to write that breakdown.
Oh, yeah. Definitely going to see these guys.
Yeah.
That China.
Gun to the leash as it screams to the warmth of my cold fucking soul.
Ooh. Dude, that video was sick.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Dead body in the cornfield.
He's got to remember.
Yeah. Okay. So lines down here.
Jesus.
Okay. So,
Yeah, you go first on this one.
you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go
Absolutely.
first on
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one.
I mean, it's just this is just my kind of stuff. I love it's like when I listen to a Mura, they're just short, straight to the point, heavy, and I really love that. And that's what I really like about Dealer. And they do it with some kind of they do it with I like a lot of like the effects that they have on like the guitars and a lot of stuff like that, and just like they change tempos pretty readily, at least in this EP that they kind of have. Like they do a really nice job of doing like the slow, sludgy stuff, but then they can also pick it up and make it, more energetic. And I haven't seen them live yet. I don't know when we're going to release this. They're going to be coming to Connecticut on March 8th, so maybe by the time we release, we'll probably release this before then. But they're just a live band, and I think that they really will get a crowd response. Just the type of music.
Yeah, this shit hits hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that breakdown towards the end, people are going to die.
Yeah.
Like, you just feel it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I mean,
And
it
you
was
could feel it
perfect for
coming,
that. Yeah,
right?
you felt it through the whole song. There's tension building up to that. Yeah.
Exactly.
People,
It's just so I don't know. It's just so heavy, and like I love it, and that's why. And like a lot of the knocks that Aidan gets, from people on Reddit or just the internet people in general, is that he has one tone, and to some degree that's kind of true. But
It's smooth though.
it's smooth, and
really
it just
good.
it fits the music perfect.
perfectly.
Yeah, it's like he just has.
Yeah, but it fit what we did. And
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
and it's not Dealer type sound.
No, the part that you're talking about is still heavier. Like
it is, but it's like for the type of music. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's not the same.
it's just take his voice and put it on like Mariana's Trench by August Burns Red.
Yeah, it just doesn't fit.
It just doesn't. I mean,
Yeah.
like just thinking
Yeah, but
about
Jake
it.
does some of those types of screams, but it's not
Yeah,
this. It's just not the same.
he just has a really interesting tone, which for me, I do like a lot of like the low mids kind of.
Right.
That's like my wheelhouse. That's his wheelhouse, and I thought that for our song it really would complement well. And I just love that they are them. They have their identity, and that's to just be heavy as hell. And I really like that about them. I love to see if they do kind of do a little bit more of like a traditional style metalcore song. I think that'd be really interesting just to kind of see. But for what they produce, and coming from really out of nowhere, I know that Aidan has a history in other bands and whatnot, but I just love them. It's just so heavy, and like it really conjures that visceral response that I love.
mean, I liked it. I thought it sounded a lot like Grotesque in the beginning, just because of the one signature.
Well, they
Yeah.
have their own sound. Like,
Yeah,
they
I
say
guess-
the Dealer sound, as they say. Like you hear that. Once you hear that guitar
Yeah.
work and the chugging.
Yeah,
Like
now that you say that, I'm putting that together.
Yeah.
That makes a
like-
lot of sense.
you
And I
hear-
don't want to
you hear
say
it.
it was like a repeat,
No.
Yeah, no,
but
no.
it had that signature sound.
It's like
right?
know
it's like a
you get it.
reminder. It's like a subliminal guitar tone scrape.
Well, think
Like-
about
like
it, right? You hear After the Burial. Anybody who knows After the Burial knows their tone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they have a tone.
I just think you hear like that effect, that scraping kind of effect. You hear that, you're gonna think Dealer.
Yeah.
and I think
Yeah.
that
you hear it and you know what you're gonna get.
yeah, and it's what I expected it to just be heavy as hell.
That's what Derek said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
It's gonna slam.
yeah, and
Pretty much what I said before
Yeah,
even hearing it. I knew what
exactly.
it's gonna sound like.
yeah. So I don't think we've really talked about this. I think this is pretty interesting for this video. Is what did you guys think at first, and now that the song's coming out, when I wanted to bring Aidan onto the track to have him collaborate with us? Because I know that traditionally, I mean, you guys can say and be honest, like this isn't exactly the first type, like Amur or Dealer, like these aren't the first bands that you guys go to listen to. So,
my initial thought was, why? And you know, how is it going to be different, right? How are we going to make it stand out besides just having the name, right?
right.
And but you know, he's got a sick scream.
Yeah.
So, you know, once we had finished the song, because we kind of talked about it before we actually finished the song. So we were like, okay, you know, let's, you know, we want to have Aidan Holmes on the track, you know, let's use what we have. And we ended up writing something completely different. So,
Yeah.
you know, as I've said many a times, this Paradigm was really Rich's song.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. Like that was my reaction was, well, Rich loves Dealer. This is his song. This is kind of like his flavor to it. This is what he wants. Slams. It's hard.
Yeah.
Like just like this. You know, it's a short, straight to the point, straightforward song.
But it does have
Yeah, I was gonna
technical
say
metal
it has
cover.
Oh,
exactly.
no, I wasn't done talking yet.
Oh, yeah. We cut Derek off.
But no, what I was saying was, yeah, like it had that, you know, it has that feel for it, like
Right.
that Rich feel. How he listens, you know, he's saying Alpha Wolf, Dealer, Amur, how this song is definitely influenced by those bands
yeah.
right there,
Yeah.
but it still has what we like, you know, what Adam likes to play, what I like to play.
Yeah,
It's
the more metalcore type stuff.
a little bit more technical, more.
I remember sitting here with Adam when we were first working on the song, and I'm just like something like a dun dun, like just something like a heavier, just kind of like
Yeah,
but
yeah.
That's what I think is so interesting about Paradigm, and when everybody listens to it, is that it has elements of like the heavier bands, but it's like a nice in between. Like I call that one part that you have the era part.
The era part.
And that's just me.
You know, it does. I mean, this song has a few different feels in it. It's kind of got almost Veil of Maya feel to it. It's got definitely has an era feel to it. Like it's got some influences.
Yeah, and I you know, because when I was talking to Aidan about that, I found the part that I really wanted him to do, because I thought that part was sort of, it resembled a lot of like the style of music that he puts out with Dealer, and just the way that like that, you know, like that.
So I mean, it's the song's not out yet, but
Yeah.
that part right there was inspired by August Burns Red.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's so interesting.
So,
But it sounds nothing like August Burns Red.
I just think because it's topical, because we're reacting.
Oh yeah,
to,
no, I got you. I was just saying, like,
no. So I was talking about Paradigm, and I was talking about the part that I you know, when I brought it to Aidan, I was like, Aidan, like, you know, this is your part, and you know, I wrote the first batch of lyrics, and he tinkered with them a little bit, but I picked that part specifically because it just felt like a harder part of the song,
Right.
and just his vocal with it, as you know, we've obviously heard.
But he
many,
actually
many times.
changed the positioning of where he wanted to do it.
Yeah, which
like,
was really cool
at the last minute.
and he did a wonderful job. And,
I liked what he came up with better than
Oh,
what
yeah.
we had initially
Oh,
proposed.
yeah.
oh yeah, much better.
much better.
So thank you.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Wow. Jeez.
I have in different spots. I've been moving
You're thanking him
around.
quite a bit there. But no, he did a really great job. His vocal sequences and his placement and all that was really awesome. And yeah, I'm really glad that we got him. And I think he has
We
a great
appreciate
band.
all his hard efforts on that too.
Yeah, I think he has a great band. And yeah, man, really nice job with this song. All right, you guys, anything else to say?
No?
No, I think we're good.
All right. Well, till the next one, guys. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, make sure you share it with everybody. And you know what, Aidan? I know you're gonna be watching this because I'm gonna send it to you. And you got a bunch of friends. You got to share the video. You know, I mean, it's just, you know, do me a solid, all right? But anyway, make sure you like the video, subscribe, share it, follow us on all of our social media at TrueShot Band. Make sure you follow us on our Spotify, Apple Music, and make sure you check out Dealer as well. If this is your first introduction to them, they're at the Dealer Sound. They're on Spotify, Apple Music, and you can hear Aidan's vocals on our newest track, Paradigm, which will be coming out on March 13th. So, till then, we'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Later.